João Fonseca, over or underrated?
That's crazy.
No,
That's
but
crazy. That's crazy.
I'll put some context to it for the listeners. So last year in the last round of Open qualies, Mr. Spaziri here sent Fonseca home in a tight 3-set match to qualify for the US Open. And it's a bit tongue in cheek. I'm playing a little bit, but just what was that match like? And just how do you view him and his game?
You know, I had my first experience meeting him at the Open that year, and we hit before we actually played that match. We hit, and you know, when I won that match and I went to the net, I think he was 17 years old at the time. I obviously was, you know, like already before the match was over, like I was just in awe of this kid and how talented he was and how much firepower and you know, grit and tenacity, whatever you want to call it, he has. And so when I got to the net, I was just like, you know, like amazing playing. And he like kind of spoke over me and was like, dude, like it's your time, like amazing match, like so you know, unbelievable what you're doing, and there's so much respect for you, and I'm going to be cheering you on the rest of the way. And I was just like, dude, like this is probably the hardest moment of his career so far. Maybe, I don't know. Like toughest loss. Like, of course it was great to get to the final round maybe for him. I don't know how he thinks in that sense, but he just like took the time to be so genuine and so like respectful, and his perspective so good. And he's thinking long term, and he's just like, he's good people, and he, you know, wants the best for those around him. So aside from his tennis ability, which is, you know, off the charts, it's underrated, like how good he is and how much character he has.